This season might be a massive season for Yunus Musah. Valencia recently hired eccentric manager Gennaro Gattuso. Aside from Gattuso's fiery personality, he might have the key to unlock Yunus Musah's potential. I've made a pretty extensive video on Musah's ability in the midfield for the national team that you can check out in the description if you're interested. We see how good he is for the national team, but we have yet to really see that at the club level. Musah's impact for Valencia is much less substantial than his impact for the national team. I attribute some of that to him being played as more of a wide midfielder in his first 2 seasons with the club. But so far in preseason, Gattuso is playing Musah in the center of the midfield and he's playing him quite a bit. Gattuso is lining up Valencia in a 4-2-3-1, with Musah as the more advanced midfielder in the double pivot. Elias Moriba's loan at the club ended, and that frees up a good chunk of minutes in the midfield for Musah. Valencia brought in no other midfield competition, so that spot is wide open. Some of the reports that are coming out from Musah and Gattuso are extremely promising.
I love playing in the middle, combining, running forward, being box to box, and I'm just trying to improve as much as I can and be able to improve that final pass, things like that.
Internal reports from training suggest that Yunus has been firmly entrenched in the central midfield position, and there is no debate about where he will play for Gattuso. Gattuso loves the fast-paced play with quick transitions, and it's hard to think of a better player that fits that criteria than Yunus. We know it's preseason, but that's no reason not to speculate. Musah's role for Valencia has been eerily similar to his role for Greg Berhalter. He drops deep, is nearly unpressable, and progresses the ball. In Valencia's preseason games, Musah's featured heavily in that midfield spot, and he has looked dynamic. Early returns seem to indicate that he's leveled up, and that should be no surprise considering how young he is. His ball progression has been top-notch. He's coming back to the ball and providing that outlet. Even when he's surrounded by defenders, you can trust him to come away with the ball and push it forwards. The reason that he is so press-resistant is because of how strong he has become. Defenders can barely shrug him off the ball because he uses his body so effectively. He's got eyes in the back of his head to quickly get away from pressing defenders and pick out a pass. My favorite part of his preseason is that he has flashed a little bit of skill in the final third as well. He seems to thrive in the chaos. I like to think of it as the more defenders you put around him, the more likely he is to create some magic. Through thickets of defenders, he makes a relatively difficult pass look simple and gives a teammate acres of space to find that final ball. He is athletic enough to charge past any defender and keeps his body between the defenders and the ball to retain possession at breakneck speeds. He shoots out of a cannon, making other defenders look like they're in slow motion as he dances past them. He can look like he is out of control, but in reality he still has the situation perfectly under wraps. This is not all to say that we're going to give him the Ballon d'Or because he had a couple of nice games in preseason. Of course not, but what I'm excited about is how it looks like he's going to be used this season. Gattuso seems to have faith in young Yunus, and he will hopefully repay that faith as he fits into exactly how Gattuso looks to play. I think Yunus Musah will end up being a favorite of Gattuso's this season, and will in turn finally deliver that big club season that we know he is capable of. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe as it helps me grow my channel a lot. If you have any video requests, whether that be an analysis or comps, please let me know in the comments.